Alright, I went on a little adventure today. I went to Hy-Vee on the 51st and Center. And that is not the one I work at. The one I work at is in Papillion. And today I went to Baker's. After class I went to Baker's. I went to Hy-Vee and Walgreens. And at Hy-Vee I saw this single can of Axehead malt liquor, which I had never seen anywhere. It's a malt liquor that I have not tried before. It's a big pint can. It's about $1. It's about $1.39 for this. 11. Oh, holy shit! I did not even know that. 11% alcohol by volume. I should have kind of thought about that. If I saw that it had 11 on it, I may not have bought it. That kind of turns me off. 9 for me is like the roof of beers that I normally enjoy drinking. 10 or like 15 if it's like a Bourbon County Stout or something like that, which I need to get one of those Bourbon County Stouts and review. Okay, I don't. Oh shit! This is a Minhas brew. Minhas and Melanie are two brews that comes out of Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure that's La Crosse, Wisconsin. maybe Minhas is not in Wisconsin, but I know Melanie is. It has this little Minhas logo on it. See that? That scares the shit out of me. So I don't have internet here, so I can't get the ratings. But when I post this, I will obviously have internet when I go to school. So I will post that down there. 11% So. Holy Lord. I poured that a little too aggressively, but that's more than 5 fingers of head there. Beige kind of off-white thing here. Well, it's kind of going up. The body that is turning into a body, I guess. It's golden. Bubbles, sporadic bubbles rising up. It's clear. I don't really see any particles. That's a thick head, though. So I didn't see the 11% or the Minhas until I turned on the camera. Okay, so if I would have saw the 11%, I would have been deterred for buying. If I saw the Minhas label, I would have been even more deterred. All right, well, let's try and give this a smell with this big head here. Ugh. I have a feeling I might pour it down the sink. Definitely pick up the alcohol. I kind of sipped down some of that head, so I kind of am. I poured Earthquake down the sink before. Getting grain husk, of course. I mean, that's kind of somewhat typical with a lot of these higher alcohol. And I wonder why they call this. I guess this little malt liquor label attracted me because I love Mickey's. I've been buying Mickey's a lot recently. I love Mickey's I love Magnum, and you know, those are two I really like. So that a malt liquor I have not had. That's what the emotion that's the emotion that came to me when I saw this. Grain husk, water, the alcohol. They do not do a good job of hiding that 11. I respect a beer that can hide a. I mean, I have high respect for a beer who can hide the alcohol percent if it's really high, like 9 or 11 or 8. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Yikes. Reminds me somewhat of Camo Black Eyes, which I hated. It's sweet, of course, but it's like a kind of I don't know. There's a term that Ron, who does his Louisiana beer reviews, describes like the sweetness of the feeling. I don't recall what he was calling that, but this is it. It's definitely very sweet barley malt. I don't think of it as a well put together malt liquor. The head is just like monstrous, like bad monstrous. And I'm not saying that's bad. Because on some beers who have heads like this, it's good. Grain husk, over sweetened barley malts, like the. I can't remember what term Ron uses to describe this, but it's just like I remember him having that gesture. I cannot drink too much of this. It's weird it says 1 pint on that. 1 pint is not 24 fluid ounces. You cannot pour all of this into a pint glass. That's for damn sure. It's just almost like a sickening grain husk, sickening kind of barley malt. It's just too sweet, like cloying. That is it, cloying sweet. Not picking up any hops. I gotta say this. There's not a whole lot here that's pleasant. I gotta say that. I'm starting to feel like that alcohol buzz. The mouthfeel. Kind of dry, kind of oily. I'm thinking I'm gonna definitely pour this down the sink. I mean, I just reminds me highly of that Camel Black Ice. Except this is more percentage than the Camo. That 11. That's way more than the Camo. Man, I hated that. I'm thinking I hate this too. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna say about it. Kind of oily. Kind of crisp, not clean in any sense of the word. I mean, there is some nice lace on the glass there. It looks fine, but it doesn't taste good though. And I don't think I will not be able to finish this 11% pint 24-ounce can. This is not a pint. It's just that grain husk and that overly sweet barley malts that just kind of makes me like kind of sickened, and then the 11% that comes through entirely turns me off. Oh, I almost gagged there. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna pour this down the sink. This is what I would call Yucksville. I mean, yuck. This is not well made. This is not. It's not. Oh, Monroe, Wisconsin. Minhas Craft Brewery. How can you have the balls to call yourself a craft brewery when you make this? Minhas Craft Brewery, Monroe, Wisconsin, USA. Okay, look. It says Minhas Craft Brewery. How could you have the balls to call yourself a craft brewery when you make this? One more taste of disgustingness. Never will I buy this again. I give this a F. This is undrinkable. I can drink it. I can drink it enough to review it, and I will not drink any more of this swill. I have better beers in the fridge. I do. I have good stuff in there. So yeah, this is a F. If you like Camel Black Ice, if you like the Melanie beers and all the Minhas beers, then this is definitely up your alley. But I don't see anyone who feels that way. This is disgusting in all senses of the word.